from all around Geelong.
And welcome back, and of course it's time to talk everything that is Colts footy. Dave Tagani is still up. Dave Tagani?
Alex Tagani.
I got his last name right, and I've stuck up his first name again. Anyway, a bloke who he's big enough to be playing Colts footy. Anyway, Grubby, tell us what's going on, mate.
Well, again, Alex is not here, so you'll have to bear with me. You'll have to bear with me for the Colts. We're going to do a bit of the First Division this week. The First Division with Leopold on top, St Mary's second, Grovedale are on third, and South Barwon fourth. Newton Chilwell is next, and then Colac, Bell Park and Lara. And today's games, Colac will take on Lara, Newtown and Chilwell, there you go, Fano, will take on South Barwon, Leopold to play Grovedale, and that probably will be the match of the day.
Next week, that's the bye this week.
No, I don't care, really. I'm just reading it from what Dick give me. And St Mary's versus Bell Park. In Division 2, Barwon Head sitting on top and they're undefeated. Ocean Grove a second, St Joseph's a third, Geelong Amateurs, Torquay and Drysdale, St Albans and West Saints bringing up the rear. Today Barwon Heads will take on St Albans, Ocean Grove to take on St Joseph's, and I think that'll be the match of the day out there. The Geelong Amateurs will take on Drysdale, West Saints to Torquay, and I think the match of the day will be Ocean Grove, at the Ocean Grove Memorial Oval there, Dick. Now, just quickly, Inverleigh have gone to the top on Division 3 with St Mary's second. The match of the day out there will be the mighty Belmont Lions out at Winter Reserve against Queenscliff, who went down to North Geelong last week. And in Division 4, Grovedale and South Barwon share the lead at the top of the tree there, and the match of the day today will probably be Anarchy versus East out at Footrot Flats. And that's all we've had for you this morning, and I think with a comprehensive report like that and the way it was delivered, I don't think we'll see much more of Alex Tagani, do you?
No, that's his name, Alex Tagani. Got it right at last. There you go. He might be back next week, you never know. He's on school holidays. Anyway, that's all right, but now we've got a very special guest on the show this morning, and he is from the North Geelong Fabulous Magpies from the Keith Parkway Oval. He's a director of football director, and he's my good mate, it's Gavin Abiv. Good day, mate.
Hello, Dick. How are you, mate?
Good to have you here on a Saturday morning, mate. Julie got you out of bed nice and early, and you've had the wheat bix and everything, and here you are.
Lovely. Beautiful morning.
What's going on with the Magpies, mate? They're sitting second on the ladder. This time last year we weren't as good as what we were at the moment, and Doggy Rider's got everything ticking along pretty well at the moment.
Yeah, they're going okay. We had to, at the end of last year, we had to have a look at what we needed for this year, and I think we successfully done that. We've chased a couple of players, and at the minute we've got a few injuries. A few players are still to come back. I think Doggy's pretty happy with their performance at the minute with those players out. But I'm pretty sure that when those players come back, you'll see a different side altogether again.
Sam Clark a chance very shortly?
Sam Clark is a chance. Might be a chance this week. I don't think so.
Okay. And just before Grubby gets stuck into you, mate, Toby Biggs, mate, what an absolute gun he was. We've come out, no one knew anything about him, come from Buninyong,
yes,
and he's booted forward his first game for the Magpies. Looking all right, ready to puff a little bit. He's back again this afternoon?
He'll be back this week. He pulled up a bit sore after the first game with us because he hasn't done much before that, so look out.
There you go.
All right, mate. Now listen, you've got quite a few new players there, and a few good ones too in Key and Clark and all those blokes. But what about the blokes from last year? Have they actually lifted as well? Has Doggy got them playing a lot better than they had last year? Because I thought they could have made the finals last year. They didn't, so they must be playing a bit better as well.
Oh, of course they are. You know, if you bring new players into the club with the talent that we're bringing into the club, of course those players are going to lift. You know, and especially the way Doggy coaches them at the minute. You know, everything's until you hold a cup up, you're going to work hard until you do that.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough too. And I guess with your young players, over the years, North Geelong have had some fantastic under-18 sides, and they've actually lost their players to North Shore and the others. But this time you've held on to Blake Miller, who's on his way back from injury, Blake Podner, who's been a real revelation in senior footy.
He's a gun.
Lockie Wright, a few of these young blokes. Mark Paramov, he's still in the mix there. They must be really, you must be real happy with those kids.
We're proud of those kids. You know, this is what's happened with North Geelong previous years. You know, we win an under-18s and that's it. Wipe our hands with it and that's it. Where in the last couple of years we've had to have a look at them and say, come on, we need to keep a hold of these blokes and look after them. And put good coaches in positions, you know, that can look after these young kids, in which we've done that. And it just shows you with Lockie Wright. You know, that kid couldn't even kick a football 3 years ago, and now he's in our top 5 or 6 players. You know, every week.
He can sure kick one now. Don't worry about that. Paul Briggy, is he coming back?
Paul's gone for the year.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't return this year, but hopefully he might return probably halfway through next year. We're hoping.
Okay, now, obviously I didn't see you play much, but I did see you coach in the under-18s. You did a wonderful job of coaching the under-18s, all premierships aside, which I, excuse me, don't really worry too much about them, but the discipline you instilled in them as a coach, you were terrific at that. But what about your other foray into GDFL football? And can you comment on that disgraceful performance of umpiring which cost Werribee Central's a grand final in the late 90s?
Was that 92? Was it? No?
No, it might have been later than that, about 98.
Well,
Comment on that one.
I can comment on it because I didn't cheat. Even
Well, your brother was
even
playing for
though
Bannockburn.
Well, I had to give him something for the day. The poor bloke was struggling, broke his thumb. I thought I had to give him something for the day. And
Yeah, but 5 goals to him's a little bit much, don't you think?
well, I tell you what, Grubby, I got looked after on the bus trip back to Bannockburn. I can tell you that.
Well, so did I, actually,
Don't
on the
tell the
GDFL
umpires
bus
like
stick.
that.
But
The coaching style gap between Frank Foppiani and Doggy Ryan. Obviously, Doggy's really lifted something around the club. The first year, last year, this year, really the fruits are coming towards, and it's really great at the moment, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I've got nothing against Frank.
Oh, no,
He's
no.
a fantastic coach. I just feel that when Frank was there, we had a lot of young kids where I thought Frank might have been able to develop them a bit better, but didn't happen. I think with Doggy Ryan coming on board, he's hard and he's like plays the old style of football like he did back when he played, and I think he's bringing that back into our side. Our game plans and all that. There's nothing exciting. Just go out and play the game of footy. And I think if you put too much into these young kids, you've got to, about game plans and that sort of stuff. It doesn't work. And I think with Doggy, he's just made it basic and go out and enjoy your football. I think that's what the kids are doing.
He frightens the hell out of me, I might tell you, because I listened to him a couple of those addresses he gives at 3/4 time. I'm thinking, gee, if I had to jump on, I'd be frightened not to get a kick beating. I reckon he'd give me a nice old beefing up. I reckon it'd be unbelievable. Mate, thanks for coming in on a Saturday morning. I know you've got a big day on this afternoon out at the Keith Parkway Oval when we take on the boys from the Quacker Dome.
You'll be there early?
Nice old pasting.
I'll be there early, mate.
all right,
Yeah.
we'll go down and have a coffee with you.
Have a coffee in a minute.
How's that? It's your ground, your shout. Jeez.
Well, I don't pay for coffee.
Come on, you blokes, settle in. Mate, you've been a bit crook lately, and it's good to see you back on deck again too.
Thanks,
That's
Dick.
a personal thing, and I know everyone in footy loves you because you're a nice bloke, and nice blokes shouldn't be crooks. So good on you, Gav. Good to see you back again, and good luck to the North Geelong Magpies for the rest of the year. And of course, that is totally unbiased
No, exactly.
by the big guy here. Don't you worry about that, folks.
We're going to take a break on the North Geelong Footy Show, are we?
Yeah, shut up. Gavin Bibb, he is the Director of Football at the North Geelong Magpies. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with all the previews of the action on this afternoon back after this.
We are the Raiders from all around Geelong. I'm here to tell you how football is strong.